Welcome back to the Movieverse, your best source for movies and TV reviews. This is our full episode, our full weekly episode. I'm Ben, Benji, your one co-host.
Benji
Babe. This is your other co-host, Kendrick, a.k.a. Kendrick Lamar.
Yes. Lamar?
Lemur? No, Lemur. Oh, that's crazy.
Lamar.
As always, let's give a toast to another good episode this week.
It's going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good one. I believe it. Take a nice sip. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. You got to have a nice sip of something, you know.
Not sponsored by Coke.
It's not.
Yet.
It's not. Not yet.
Someday. Coke,
Someday.
if you're watching, please.
That's crazy. So a little short outline of our episode today. Similar as always, we'll do our full episode review of the movie of the week this week, which was One Battle After Another, the new Paul Thomas Anderson, Leonardo DiCaprio film. So we're excited to talk about that. That'll be a 10 to 15 minute discussion of the movie, non-spoilers. We'll tell you if we are going to get into any spoilers before we do, obviously, but most of it's non-spoilers.
Yeah.
We will talk about what we liked, what we're mixed on, what we didn't like, if there's anything. We'll also score it after that, and we'll rank it on our year. We'll give you our top 10 ranked for the year, as well as where this movie of the week ranks. So,
yes, sir.
Exciting stuff to talk about. Then we'll do our binge report, which we do every week, which is just us talking about other movies and TV shows that are either prevalent right now or just movies or TV shows that have been dropping this recently and that are ongoing right now. Give you our thoughts on those. Besides that, we always post clips throughout the week. Some about the movie of the week, some about news, activities. So make sure you followed, subscribed for these full episodes. And follow, subscribe for these full episodes, as well as our clips, our activities, the news, everything that we talk about. We appreciate any love, any support. It doesn't go unnoticed. So.
And we're on Spotify, Apple, tons of podcast platforms.
Every podcast platform.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X.
We don't know of a podcast platform we aren't on, so if you find one we're not on, let us know. But you should be able to find us on something that you use if you like to listen.
Pandora yet. I know that for sure.
Oh, not on
Pandora? If you use
Pandora
for your podcasts, sorry.
F Pandora, bro. Oh, I thought we were talking about Avatar. My bad. Okay.
Hey, that's a cool planet.
I know, actually. I love that planet.
I like it.
I'm really excited. Speaking of which, we will also talk about that a little later during one of our clips, so you probably will see that posted this week as well.
Smooth. Good job.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Well, let's get right into it. This one's very exciting. One Battle After Another. The new movie done by Paul Thomas Anderson, a big hit director, a guy that really hasn't ever missed for most people.
PTA.
And this is Leonardo DiCaprio's next movie. And Leo is one of the most generally loved, goated actors around currently and in history. So you kind of always have a lot riding on a film that Leonardo DiCaprio's in, wouldn't you say? Like, I feel like anytime he's in a movie that's coming out, it's just like...
You got to give him a good script, and I don't think he really signs on to anything bad, except Don't Look Up. But anyway, everything else
That's
great.
A great movie. That's such a crazy... I can't believe you just threw that in there to throw that in there. Yes, it is. It's great.
Nope.
When was the last time you watched that?
When it came out.
Okay, yeah, that's not fair.
Let down.
You gotta watch that again. Don't Look Up. That's. I can't believe you slid that in there. That was not fair. I wasn't prepared for that.
Not too bad.
That's crazy.
It's not good.
Don't Look Up is a great movie. It's not top tier like all of Leo's films. I feel like that's probably one of the lower end ones, but still like a 3.84 out of 5 for sure.
No.
Yes. All right. One Battle After Another. Kendrick, let's start again with what we liked about the film, which is a lot. This is probably the majority of our review.
Yeah.
I'll actually go ahead and start.
Okay. Sounds good.
What I liked. The score is really unique. This is I think this is my favorite music score of the year for any movie that's come out so far. It's unique, but it's also beautiful. It's emotional in some ways. It's also really intense. It just knows what it needs to do when it starts playing.
Facts.
And it does it it is a unique enough score that it catches your eye. I feel like some scores are beautiful, but people don't notice because they feel generic or it's like something you've heard in a movie before. This score definitely feels like something you haven't really heard very often, like the type of music, if that makes sense. So really great there. Cinematography, directing style, top tier, on point. Some of the best of the year. There's specifically a sequence we'll talk about towards the end of the movie that is one of my favorite shot scenes of recent memory, just in general. And then, acting across the board is phenomenal. Everybody
True.
does a phenomenal job. Everybody really sells their performance. Sean Penn, Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting the girls' names now. 2 girls are amazing.
I forgot.
Oh my gosh, that's not fair to them.
I know.
We'll shout them out here in a second. I'm gonna have Kendrick look it up here in a sec. But those 2 are fantastic as well. They both do a really good job. One's at the beginning of the film, one's in the second half of the film. And as always, Leo just delivers. So I think as far as things I liked, and then I mean, it's extremely funny. This movie's hilarious. This movie is so funny. And, shout out to the girls.
Tiana Taylor and Chase Infinity.
There you go. Tiana Taylor, Chase Infinity. I could not believe Chase Infinity hasn't been in anything before.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
It's pretty wild.
Same with Tiana. I think it's one of Tiana Taylor's first films as well. They both should shoot off. They were both great. They got a lot of potential.
Yeah, they will.
Benicio del Toro, also so fantastic. And then it's surprisingly funny. Trailers don't give much away about this film, which I feel like you really can't market too much about a film like this.
Yeah, you can't.
But it's insanely funny. I don't know why it was so funny. Script is immaculate though. Super, super good, and everybody buys into all their lines. So that's what I liked. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. We're not. I don't think we're gonna really have a bad section here of what we didn't like. We both really liked it. If anything, I can talk a little mixed when we get there. If just what maybe other people could think. I know for me personally, love this movie. One of my favorites this year, and I will just say it's an incredible film. I'm going to give a lot of credit here to Paul Thomas Anderson because, he wrote and directed it, which is pretty impressive.
Such talent.
You look at the story and the script and everything, and you're like, wow, this is pretty dang impressive. To do almost a 3-hour movie like this and have it all work is pretty impressive. And a movie that I think is honestly kind of creatively genius where, there's nothing too much like it. I think the closest you get is kind of like Tarantino, but Tarantino is a little more of a glamorous version of this movie, I'd say, where it's a little more artistic than this movie's trying to be. This movie, I think, knows how to handle telling just kind of a more serious story than a Tarantino movie would. Doesn't try to go as bonkers, I think,
That's
as
a great
Tarantino.
point.
But it does kind of, I feel like the characters are written in a way that's similar to the style of Tarantino. You have your villains in Tarantino movies. They feel like the villains in this movie.
That's actually extremely accurate.
Yeah,
I would totally
it's the way the
agree with
characters are written. So obviously that works well for someone like Leo, who literally reminds me of his Once Upon a Time in Hollywood character.
Yeah.
Honestly, not too different. But I will just say, I was impressed with the story, the script, everything about it. It's such a compelling story, and you never feel the length, and you feel like it just goes by like that. I've never seen such good pacing. It is so well paced.
For sure.
It's on an Oppenheimer level of well paced where that's a 3-hour movie too, where I'm just get lost in it and I don't remember that it's 3 hours.
Did you say it's not on that level?
No, it is on that
okay.
level.
I was about to say, wait, what? Yeah, it's on that level.
Oppenheimer
it's totally
level.
on that level.
I'll give a lot of credit, to the score as well. The score and soundtrack, fantastic. There's already songs I've added to my playlist from it. I was looking up the composer. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but I think he did Goblet of Fire and stuff. So
really,
that's
cool.
I
Interesting.
saw that he's done some Goblet of Fire songs. So I'm like, okay, he's been in the Harry Potter world. Makes sense why he's so good.
Fact.
But the score, it's perfect at the piano parts. I think are so fun.
Good.
Some of my favorites actually.
Yes, I agree.
And then there's times where it brings out the full symphony and it sounds beautiful. And you're
totally
wow,
agree.
It makes this movie to sound so beautiful sometimes, and sometimes it's so chaotic and crazy. But, music's on point. Acting's totally on point. All of our actors here are phenomenal, and our actresses just perfect. Leonardo just continues to be my favorite actor, and this proves why. He just has so much diversity in his roles, and he
can do anything.
He can do anything, and he does it perfectly. You never feel like he's read a script. I feel like he's just the character. That's just him.
Yeah.
And it's insane to me. And this character was just a great one for him. Honestly, so well casted. He was perfect for this role. And he was written so well. And same with Sean Penn. Written so well acted. Sean Penn just literally had my theater laughing and everything. Sean Penn
so funny.
is written so well and acted so well to be who he is.
And he's such a he's just not a good guy. But
our
he's
side
so
characters
funny.
written so well.
Yeah.
Even everyone in the Revolution, Benicio del Toro, our 2 lead actresses. What are the names?
Tiana Taylor and Chase Infinity.
Tiana and Chase Infinity. Both great for their roles. Honestly, Chase Infinity was kind of a standout here.
Honestly, yeah.
When she shows up,
especially her final scene.
She's really good.
Yeah.
So I liked her a lot. Acting's on point. It's so well shot. Cinematography's good. has a little bit of some sort of like little 70s filter on it or something that makes it feel a little older. But it's not, but it keeps it modern looking as well, but also makes it feel like kind of that stylistic Tarantino 70s thing you get when you see a movie.
Totally.
And then, there's some amazing shots that are impressive, which we can talk about. And, I just think overall, like, an impressively creative movie that, like, based on the trailers, I was not really into. I was like, all right, this seems fun. I was like, I like Leo, but I was like, I don't know what to think of this movie.
Same.
And, and then this movie, like, once you finish it, you just go like, wow, like, that was a complete, full creative story. Yeah. And it was such a good time. It's such an enjoyable film and just totally worked for me. So I loved it.
Dude, it really is such a unique film from the aspect of its story and its pacing and its writing, because it's one that really shouldn't work when you look at it from an outside perspective.
It could easily flop.
It's 3 hours long. About a unique story about revolutionaries and a country in collapse and stuff. It's about a lot of unique ideas, but in a 3 hour long film makes you wonder, like, there's no way this should really work to a masterpiece type level. Yeah. But I mean, this movie carries you from beginning to end. There's never a point where you have to walk on your own feet and wait for certain things to happen. It's a complete odyssey. Beginning to end, no halts. There's never a dull moment in the movie. It literally is just a constant chase of you trying to keep up. Like, it's so fast paced, it's quick, it doesn't stop, but in a good way, in a great way. Like, you're just locked in. There's moments where you have a hard time breathing because you're just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. There's just never a slowdown movie. It puts you in a stationary many times for sure. Yeah, but. That's one big thing. Like, I do feel like this is an odyssey of a film. It's just a journey.
I thought that comes out next year.
I know, but it is an odyssey of a film. So, it's a journey from beginning to end that just doesn't stop. In a beautiful way. Yeah. I'll also say to what you said a second ago too. Like, Leo, he just finds a way to act out performances sometimes that don't even. He does it in a way that just doesn't even look like it's giving him a hard time. Like this movie especially. He acts out this movie.
It seems easy.
It just seems easy. Yeah. But, like, at the same time, you think about doing it, you're like, I couldn't do that. Like,
no, I was thinking that during the movie.
I'm like, I could not act like that.
He's so convincing.
Yeah, it's insane.
Without trying, really.
It's insane.
He's so talented.
Yet, again, he makes it feel like it should be something anybody could do. It's just it comes so naturally to him, which is why, I mean, he's definitely
There's a reason he's worked with all the GOAT directors. He really has. All the GOATs.
There's a certain pull that only a very small few people ever in Hollywood have had. Yeah. And Leo has that pull where he only signs on to projects that are top tier now. And he still is able to come out with a movie a year almost. But it's insane that he only signs on to good projects now because he's just got one. I think he has an eye for it. His agent must be top tier. Yeah. Whoever this guy's agent is insane. Yeah. But like, also, I'm sure it also comes from directors and filmmakers that send him stuff, and he started young. But this guy, like, I don't know of very many actors or actresses that have this type of pull.
No, he's impressive.
Where, like, he's that impressive to the point that he literally has his pick of the litter. He's only going to do what he wants to do, and it's only bangers. And I feel like a lot of the commonality with his movies is the script and the story. And the script and the story for his movies nowadays are always very unique, but extremely top tier. So,
and he's always picking good directors, like I said. Like, I think that helps. He's always in good directors.
And he says all the time in his interviews that he only wants to work with the best of the best. He really does.
Like James Cameron, Tarantino, Nolan, Scorsese. That's crazy. And now Paul Thomas Anderson.
And now he wants to work with Scorsese again. Yeah. He said that. He also he's working on the new, going to be working on the new Heat movie with Michael Mann, right?
Yeah, that's
whatever. Right. Like, he's just the guy. Yeah. The guy's something else.
I'm sure he'll end up in a Villeneuve movie someday.
I'm sure.
Probably. That's the last goat he's got to hit.
You would hope, right? That's really the last goat he's got to hit. You're right. Yeah. It's just you got to go see this movie.
So good.
Mixed things. So let's move to our next category. Yeah. Anything we're mixed on in this movie, it's going to be very minimal.
I don't
think there really is.
We weren't that mixed.
Anything.
If I have to think about other people, like, I will say our thing when we came out, which we agreed upon, was like, and I saw this movie twice now, and this was actually better on a rewatch.
You did see it twice? Okay. Yeah. Because I'm going to see it tomorrow for my second time.
So it's like, our thing was like, when it starts, like, it doesn't set the tone right away. Like, it honestly starts off in a whole different way. Like if you compare the prologue of the movie to the actual story,
it's interesting.
It's like
it's a
two
difference.
different films.
It really is.
But it is necessary
films,
to set up everything else you need. And honestly, everything plays a role into what the movie will be, so I appreciate that. Some movies sometimes have a prologue. You're like, did I really need that? Or that was too long. I didn't need that. This is like, no, you need the prologue, but it doesn't want to quite give you what the movie's going to be yet.
No, that's totally true.
You know, for us, that was like a little jarring. Like at first we were kind of like, like.
And it's not in a bad way at all. Like I want to specify, it's more of, I feel like there's movies sometimes that you sit down and the movie starts and you sit there and wonder like, okay, nothing bad has happened yet. I'm extremely locked in.
Yeah.
I'm loving what I'm seeing so far, but there is this slight worry as to where the movie's headed.
Yes.
And I think that's more of what it was.
It was.
Having not seen the story before, not knowing where the movie's going, right? Not knowing where the story's going at all. The movie starts off in a way that is very abrupt. It doesn't, there's no walk in, it's a straight run.
Straight run.
And I feel like because of that, there's part of you after that initial scene that is a little like, okay, what's the 3-hour long story here? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
When that prologue, a lot of people are calling it a prologue. There's this beginning stuff that's probably, I mean, it's a long prologue, but that beginning section, when it ends though, in the last, I almost call this like an Act 1, Act 3 movie. Like there really isn't an Act 2.
There's not an Act 2.
In the best way possible. There's just no dull moment.
No.
When you go from that first part to the really second 3/4 of the story, like it pays off so well. You're just like, okay, yep.
It's so necessary.
So that was my thing walking out of it. I could tell that it was a 5 out of 5. But that little 10% of the beginning, I was like, if I saw this a second time, that wouldn't even be there just because I know the rest of the movie is perfect. So
exactly.
And I know that it pays off in the rest of the movie. So
and then like having seen it on a rewatch, it is true like that beginning part, once you know the whole story, it like makes more sense. And it like clicks way more.
See, that's what I'm waiting for.
It's nice on a rewatch because you're just like, oh, I see even more now why this was so necessary to get the rest of the story and why it's like so genius to have that prologue and why you have to keep it like that.
That makes sense.
And I'm like, actually, it's pretty smart to not dive into what the movie's going to fully be in the beginning.
I love that.
And it just is a good setup. So
what threw a lot of people off is the prologue is a lot more serious than the rest of the movie. At least it feels that way.
Yeah.
Like the once you get out of that first section, the movie is so freaking funny. The script is out of pocket. The script is insane. Now, the funny thing is when you look back at the first part of the movie, there's a lot of funny stuff in the beginning of the movie, but it's just not the same type of funny as the rest of the movie. So there is a tonal shift, but it's just like a perfect tonal shift. It works so well.
It is.
So, and it works with the story. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, some of this may sound weird, but like it just totally works with the story and you'll understand once you get there. It feels the first, and when you look at it in hindsight, it makes total sense. The first part of the movie does feel a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Fits the exact type of story that's happening there. And then when you get to the second half of the film, like it actually makes sense as to why all of a sudden you're getting a little bit more humor and stuff because the tone is completely shifted in a way. But anyways, I just think it works so well.
It does. So. Like, honestly, I kept thinking about it when I left the movie and I'm like, this movie like knows how to take itself seriously, but not too seriously, but how to also be funny. Like, it's the perfect blend of it.
Mix. You're totally
where,
right.
Like, you do have to take, honestly, the whole story very seriously. You do. From beginning to end. But it also knows how to throw in the right amount of humor to just not be too comedic where you're like, come on, why do you have to throw in a joke? But it's like, not trying to be comedic, but it is so comedic. The only
reason that works is because it's a mix of the script and the acting. Every line delivered is delivered in a serious way.
Yeah.
Even when it's completely out of pocket and just insane.
Yeah,
like, there are some lines in this movie that are so wild, they feel like they should be in a Tarantino film.
And you laugh.
There are certain lines that I wouldn't expect any director to do besides Tarantino in this movie. But yet they're coming from PTA and like they are so funny. It's just done in such a serious way, which doesn't take away from the serious tone. Yep. So it's interesting how this could have also been messy if it was done in the wrong way, but he found a way to blend it all perfectly. Like, it had to be all acted out extremely serious, like everybody's completely bought into what they're saying, but still funny because you're laughing not. Most of the movie, it's hilarious, but you're not laughing like out loud laughing a lot of the time. You're almost laughing under your breath because it's so dark and twisted. It's just dark, twisted, funny. So it's just,
Right.
anyways, unique experience for
Yeah,
sure.
you do get chuckles, it's funny.
Yeah, it's just
So,
constant chuckling.
So anyway, like mixed, I would go, like that beginning prologue could be mixed. Like especially when you first watch, it's a little jarring.
And
like I
we
said.
know one guy, like Kobe, who's been on our podcast too. That was actually, it wasn't even that
the
part,
beginning.
which
It
is
was-
weird. I guess
yeah,
we could.
That's an odd situation.
That was an odd
Don't listen to
situation.
Kobe,
Never mind. Don't listen.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, beginning is like a little that way. You just have to kind of like let the movie flow, and then you'll see how it goes. And then I'll say there could be people that don't like the runtime, maybe because that is longer. It's like a 2 hour.
But you just don't feel it. I don't know anybody that said they felt
But I don't know
it.
if you're in a casual fan. Maybe you'll feel that.
Maybe, yeah.
If you don't like long
Maybe.
movies, that's okay.
I did think that. Like, there's a part of me that I will show Kate this movie. But there's a part of me that is mixed about showing Kate this movie.
Yeah,
so
like
I guess
might be like,
that's a good
pretty
point.
long, you know?
That's a good point.
So
yeah.
there's that. I don't know if there's anything else really mixed. I
You
don't know
can
what else
tell
need
there's
to
not
know.
much mixed here if you're listening to us. Because, I mean, we loved it all, like top tier masterclass. But we're just trying to come up with things that could be mixed for some people.
It could be... No, I don't know. It hasn't been controversial, all right? Like,
No, it hasn't.
I see
This is one of
potential
the
for
least-
controversy.
But this is one of the
But it
least
hasn't been.
controversial films in history.
Yeah, so thank
This
goodness.
movie's sitting at a 4.5 on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
That is so unheard of. It is so hard to do that. It's extremely hard to do a 4.1 or a 4.2.
Yeah,
But getting above a
4.5.
4.2 is like only one movie I feel like does that a year.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
true.
extremely hard to
Like
do
a
that.
Dune 2 or something.
Yes, exactly. So this is really cool for that reason. But
Yeah, like I will say it has, I guess, topics and themes that are relevant to political things today, but that depends on how serious you want to take all that.
But I feel
haven't
like
seen
that's
people
the
doing
funny
that,
thing.
so thank goodness.
I feel like it's done to such an extreme, but they also. So here's the thing: the movie does well when it comes to that I will say. It does it in a way that makes you have to apply it in your head because all the names for groups and things are all made up in the movie,
and it's
but
like
it just it does apply at the same time. So it is done in a way where like if somebody really didn't want to get serious with it, which is kind of messed up, but if somebody really didn't want to and they were gonna like choose to get offended by this movie, like they don't really have to because it's still made up groups and stuff. But at the same time, it is done so well in a way with good narratives and good things to think about and stuff that for the majority of people that would want to apply this, I feel like it, even though it's made up groups and stuff, it's so applicable to today in a sad way. But yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. So, and then I don't think there's anything bad. Like I have nothing bad to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say
about this
didn't
film.
like nothing I didn't like.
Yeah, nothing I didn't like.
Which is gonna be rare
all
to
I had
come
was
by
in my
with
mixed
us.
aspect.
We're not pushovers. That's gonna be rare to come by with us. We'll always
Facts.
have things that we don't like. Even in 4.5 out of 5 movies, I can
there's
come
always
up with
got to be a
something.
little something. But we both gave it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, we did. So that's that next thing we can talk about our score. I was trying to come up with things that weren't top tier here. We used to rate our movies all off categories, but like even when I look at categories down to a decimal, like production, this thing is top tier masterclass. There's nothing at fault here. From a acting standpoint, top tier masterclass. Some of the best performances of the year. There will be performances here nominated for Oscars.
Oscar buzz for sure.
When I look
this
at
and Sinners, I think will have the most.
Yes, I think
Inside
they
Mashing
will.
Machine, those will probably be our big Oscar. Movies.
I think so. And then like what are other categories? Like enjoyment, like I don't know how you that could be the only thing for some people.
So enjoyable,
but it's like top tier for me. Like I was locked in the entire time. 5 out of 5 enjoyment
So
experience.
enjoyable.
Plot, screenplay, top tier. So like this is a definition to both of us of a 5 out of 5 film.
Yeah.
Not even just like a 4.8 rounded up to a 5. This is the definition of like a 5 out of 5 film to me. So
same. No, 5 out of 5. Like it's number 1 of the year for you.
Well, I put it as of right now. So and this is one thing about me. It's very rare you'll ever find me putting something at number 1 until I see it a couple times, especially if it's later in the year.
I like that.
So I have it at 5 or 4. I have it at 4 right now on the year behind Sinners, Life of Chuck, and Fantastic Four. Those are my only other 5 out of 5s. I will make a guess right now. I'm going to be seeing it for second time tomorrow. I will make a guess that it'll be above Fantastic Four, and that's where I don't know. Because Sinners is a 5 out of 5 movie for me too. On rewatches, Sinners has solidified itself.
Life
for
of
me.
Chuck was so.
Life of Chuck is so dang good, dude. Life of Chuck is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be in that top 3 range for me. But all of those 3 movies are 3 of my favorite movies of all time. They're all 3 unique. They're all 3 like staples for me in my movie experiences. So it's been a good year from that front. There's been a lot of misses this year, but there are 3 films this year now that will staple in my timeline.
Really good stuff.
Yeah, totally.
So I don't mind that. I mean, I think in your top 5 is great. But I have it
Where do you
number
have
one.
it? So you do have it at number
Yeah,
one
I put it at
after
number one.
after your second watch?
Yeah. Even
Okay.
after the first
I'm
watch,
curious.
I ended up putting it there. But after the second watch, that solidifies it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm curious.
So,
Like I rewatched Sinners recently, and I just loved it so much. So it'll be
No,
interesting to see.
like this and
but-
Sinners are easily, I think, like the best made movies of this year. For
Oh,
sure.
totally,
I don't
totally.
think there's any really debate on that. So
I've been thinking after my rewatch because I rewatched Sinners and Life of Chuck recently. There's part of me that's been like, okay, my personal bias, Life of Chuck is just a movie. It's my type of movie.
same.
My
Yeah.
top 3 of the year would probably flip flop though and go like Sinners at number 1 and then Life of Chuck at number 2. And then I'm gonna see where one battle after another falls after I watch it a second time.
Either way, even to make it in the top 5, where we're at right
Yeah.
now, it's pretty impressive. Like it's not
Yeah.
an easy feat. Not
I
many
just
more
wanted to
movies will hit there.
Yeah, I just want to specify because a lot of people are talking about it as like a decade-defining movie, and it totally is. But I feel like
Yep.
Sinners was a decade-defining movie
Sinners
too.
was
That's the
too.
thing.
It was.
So I mean,
Yeah.
just got a couple of those this year that stand up there for sure.
You want to give your top 10?
Yeah, so let's go ahead now, and those are our scores on the movie, 5 out of 5s. Let's go ahead and give our top 10s of the year. So this is updated top 10 as of right now. Is this mine?
This is yours.
Okay, is my 10 28 years later? Is that what
Yes,
10 is?
that's your
I
number
can't
10.
see it super well. So at number 10 for my top 10 films of the year, I have 28 Years Later. Number 9, I have F1. Number 8, I have The Materialists. Number 7, I have Ballerina. Number 6, I have Superman. Number 5, I have Nazar 2. Number 4, I have Fantastic Four. That's not meant to be punny, but it is. And then at number 3, as of right now, I have One Battle After Another.
Nice.
Then at number 2, I have Sinners. And at number
All right.
1, I have The Life of Chuck.
Yeah. No problems there.
I would imagine that, again, after I watch One Battle After Another tomorrow, and I rearrange things a little, it's going to be One Battle After Another, Sinners, and then Life of Chuck.
I mean, 28 Years Later ain't in my top 10. That's the only thing I don't like there. But everything else, good.
Yeah, where do you have 28 Years Later?
I can't even remember. I don't think it's that far off,
Okay.
but let's find out.
Well, let's hear your top 10.
Yeah, my top 10, 28 Years Later, by the way, is at 27 for me. Ah,
That's insane.
So,
That's crazy.
10, I have How to Train Your Dragon, live
Okay,
action.
Solid.
9, Materialists. 8, F1. 7, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle.
Oh, that's right.
6, Superman. 5, Nazar 2. 4, Sinners. 3, Fantastic Four. 2, The Life of Chuck. 1, One Battle After Another.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
We both have the same top 4.
Yeah.
I forgot Sinners is behind Fantastic Four, too, for you.
Yeah, that's probably a hot take. That's okay.
Yeah, but you still have them right there next to each other.
Yeah.
We've both given out 4 5 out of 5s this year.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. Which is pretty sick.
That is really sick. Yeah. I love it. I think, so then the question we ask every week as we end our movie review, does this movie earn a place in the movie multiverse, or should we throw it into a forgotten timeline? I mean, you could guess, I'm sure, after listening to everything we've been saying.
It belongs
this
in the movie
definitely-
multiverse.
Yes,
Don't
for
put it
sure.
anywhere else. Keep it
Yeah,
there.
this does not
Keep it
belong
as
in the
long as we
forgotten
need it.
timeline.
Buy it on DVD.
Like A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, put it in the forgotten timeline.
Do you recommend the movie?
This, watch. Oh, totally.
I recommend
this
the movie.
Highly,
100%.
highly.
See it in theaters. See it on streaming too.
Biggest screen.
Once it streams.
Yeah, biggest screen you can see this on. Go see
Yeah,
it.
this is a movie I would buy physically on DVD, and there's not
Oh,
many. So I know when a
yeah.
movie's goated, like Sinners, this movie, like I will buy them on DVD if I
yeah.
can. And I'm like, if I could buy that on DVD, that's there's not many movies
Totally.
I'll do that for. So
This movie deserves as much
Yeah.
money as possible. Warner Bros. Has just hit.
I
this
know.
year.
I was thinking about that when I
They've
saw the
killed
Warner
it,
Bros.
dude.
logo pop up the second time. I was like,
They
wait a sec.
Killed
I
it
was like,
this
this
year.
movie's Warner Bros. too.
No,
are
and
they
we should
doing
go
over there?
over. We should go over sometime.
I wonder if
Everything
people
they've
want to
done
buy
this
it.
year. But Warner Bros. Had a part in F1 too. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
insane.
That's why people are bidding.
They better not sell. That'd make me so mad.
Thanks.
All right, there's our movie review of the week. Now we're going to quickly get in because we've already done this episode a little longer than we like to. We're going to get into our binge report. Our binge report is movies and TV that we've watched this week. So I'll go ahead and start this week. I'll go ahead and start real quick. As far as TV that I've been watching this week, keeping up on stuff. What's obviously like the big? Oh yeah, so Black Rabbit. Black Rabbit's the new limited series on Netflix. This is so freaking good. Did not expect to be saying this. From the first 2-3 episodes, I was like, this is great. Great acting, great cinematography. Jason Bateman's killing it at directing. But I was also like, I think 4 out of 5. Like, it's really solid, really good. The last 3 episodes of this show are phenomenal. They're insane. They're crazy. They do everything that you want the show to do, where it just goes off its rails. I think it's really good.
All right.
Jude Law specifically delivers an amazing performance. I would guess or hope that he gets nominated for some sort of a Emmy next year when the Emmys come around. Cool. Jason Bateman, though, also does a great job. His character's just a little bit more of like a like it's greatly acted, but not as much, doesn't have as many moments as like Jude Law has to like really sell a performance, and Jude Law has some crazy moments in
this. Does Jason direct the whole show?
I think most of
the episodes.
That's
cool. That's cool.
So yeah, great show. If you have Netflix, you love that's one thing Netflix does really well. I slam on Netflix all the time, but Netflix kills it with their limited series, it seems like, most of the time. So
a lot of the time, yes.
Anyways, like that's where they thrive, and this is just another hit for them. So go check that out.
And I mean, he directed a ton of Ozark, so
that's right, he did.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Okay, so this isn't like a debut or anything.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's done good.
Yeah, he does a great job directing this for sure. Like, there's some shots that I'm like, I haven't seen New York City shot like that before. Like, it's really cool. Let's see.
These are your movies. Wow, you haven't really.
Not movies. I've been keeping up on TV.
Yeah.
So
you want to talk about maybe highest to lowest? I'm curious what you thought of that.
Yeah, so I did get highest to lowest in 2025 movie, the Denzel Washington movie that came out this year, Spike Lee movie. A lot of people thought that this would be like a highly nominated film as it was coming out. People were like, oh, this is definitely Oscar bait. And it is Oscar bait. Didn't do it for me. 3.5 out of 5. I think I'm still even a little bit more favorable on it than some people.
Okay.
But I still found like a lot of enjoyment here. It's like a fun, music tone vibe, rap vibe.
Denzel's
really
great,
cool.
Probably.
Denzel's phenomenal.
Yeah.
He kills it. Top tier. Like, I technically, just because it's Denzel, could see him getting nominated in some way, but I just don't with all the performances we have coming through. I don't think he will get nominated.
We had too many good performances.
Yeah. But he is phenomenal. He proves that he's one of the best actors today.
Good.
Or
cool.
ever.
Sick.
And then, our boy, like Edgar Wright or whatever.
Yeah. What? Wait, Edgar Wright.
Or what's his name? The guy that's in the Batman. He's Commissioner Gordon. The guy that plays the Watcher.
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright.
Like, Edgar Wright's like the director.
Yeah, sorry.
Writer, right?
Yeah. Jeffrey Wright's awesome in it too. He's really great. But like the music, I think it's ASAP Rocky.
Is it?
You want to click on it?
I think it's ASAP.
Is it ASAP?
I'm pretty sure it's ASAP.
Like, he kills it in this. He's so funny. You don't get to see him face to face until the end of the movie, but he's so good. He's so funny in it.
That's funny.
So ASAP's really. I didn't know he was in it either. I actually had no clue. I went into this pretty blind. It's up at the top. He was there. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're on crew now. You gotta click. He's right there. ASAP Rocky.
Oh, he's in it.
Yes, that was him.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So, and he also does some of the music, and there's a song called "Drunks" that's actually a bop. Like, it's a vibe. I've been listening to it since the movie. Yeah. Anyways, I do think it's really good, but it definitely got a lot of wide mixed reviews. I thought it was really well shot. Yeah. So, anyways,
2.9 average. Sounds all right. All money ain't good money. That's what it says right there.
It's true. I think if you like the vibe of the movie, you'll find a lot of enjoyment in it still. But like from the rest of it, it's like a pretty like barely above average movie. So
cool.
Yeah, and then other TV shows. I'm trying to think. Peacemaker newest episode was awesome. I can definitely see why James Gunn talked it up so much, and I think these last couple episodes are going to be really great. I'm not going to spoil anything because Kendrick's not caught up. Yeah. But yeah, super great. There's a lot of stuff that people have been guessing might happen that it has happened. There's a great guest appearance in this episode from somebody else in the universe. I love Peacemaker season 2. It's not quite as good as season 1, but that's not really a doc. Season 1's really great, so like top tier almost.
Yeah.
This whole season has still been like 4 out of 5 level. I think it's great. These last couple episodes though, I've been really digging, and I really like it. Like 4.5 out of 5 type level. And I will also agree with James Gunn that I think John Cena is giving best performances of his career in this season. I think he does such a good job, and he was just born to play Peacemaker.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Anyways, and then I'm trying to think if there's any other TV series. I've been trying to keep up on everything. I think that's about it.
That's all the new stuff.
Oh, Alien Earth. Yeah, like greenlight of season 2. That show was so freaking good, and I haven't really seen negative reviews on Twitter either. Like, it seems like all of film Twitter has been talking it up and wanting a season 2. They better be greenlighting a season 2 super fast. It seemed like it just didn't get talked about enough, and there wasn't a ton of viewership. I hope that if you can hear my voice right now and anybody else has been talking about it, you go watch that show. If you're a fan of the Alien Predator universe, it's so good. It deserves all the praise that it's been getting, and I thought it was just. I feel like the Alien Predator universe in general is just headed in such a good direction as
Seems
all
like
the projects that have been coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved Alien Earth as well, so I hope that it gets a season 2 because I think it was really great.
Heck yeah. For me, just a fun little one to talk about. I said this is an older movie actually. It's not even trending or anything.
Sure.
But I saw a movie called The Descent. Have you ever heard of The Descent?
No.
So this is a shout out to Aaron Crowder. He freaking was the one that recommended
Oh, I have heard of this one actually. I remember that photo right there.
We all were like, let's watch a scary movie.
Has George Carmy seen this one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
give it
why.
a 5.
Oh, he gave it a 5.
It's not a 5, by the way. But yeah, Aaron was like, let's watch this. It's scary. And so, yeah, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. I think Covey gave it the same.
You're not as much of this type of a horror fan, though, right?
Yeah, well, it wasn't anything amazing, to be honest. Like, it's basically a group of girls that gets stuck in a cave that has, like, these creatures in it.
Okay.
And honestly, I was mostly scared by all the cave stuff because I was like, you're insane for wanting to do this. Because they go into a cave, they don't know if it has an exit. They just go to an unexplored cave to explore with all their gear. And I'm like, 1, that's insane. Like, how insane are you to go do something like that? And 2, that was like funny. So claustrophobic that I was like, ooh.
That's
like,
really funny.
I was getting the heebie-jeebies from that. It doesn't help that the movie's older because, yeah, it's 2005. So that was my
for a second, I thought this said 2025. I was so confused.
This is like where you see, like, and the creatures are like, there's moments that are scary and good with the creatures where, like, they pop up and you're like, damn, oh no. But then it's only once or twice. Every other moment with the creatures, they look really, some CGI is horrible in this film.
Okay.
And they look ridiculous sometimes. And honestly, like, they're really not that scary. I was like, they could have been way scarier. This scene with her, like, in this pool of blood, literally is like one little tiny scene. But I thought there would be more of that. And I was like, okay, this movie's going to be crazy. No, it doesn't really get that crazy.
Interesting. Okay, so, like, George giving this a 5 out of 5 is not...
Yeah, I don't know why he would give it a 5. I don't think it's that good.
Really?
But, like, concept's cool. Acting's technically fine, but it's not like there's any character that really stands out that much. No one really gets the room to stand out. They're in a cave the whole time.
Okay.
So it's like...
That's interesting.
Fun enough. It's a fun movie. Like, I could watch it again, but it wasn't anything special. And I think if it was made today, I think it would be so much better. But it sucks that the creatures and everything just pop up. They're not well done. Like, I was like, these creatures could be scarier. And, you know, like, this group of girls are still, like, taking out this creature, like, with their rock climbing equipment. And you're like, okay, like, cool, but, like, wanted to be a little more scared of them, you know? And they look kind of normal.
Could you scroll down? I want to see what, like, the rest of our film, like, bros have given it. It's like Tyler gave it a 4.
Yeah. The mutuals a follow.
Alex Coleman gave it a 4.
Yeah, Blu-ray gave it a 5.
Wow, Blu-ray gave it a 5 as well.
I wonder if it's one of those nostalgic things. Maybe people watched it back in the day.
Yeah,
it's my first time seeing it, so
that's interesting.
I think you'd give it around the same, maybe a 4, maybe. I don't think you'd go higher.
From what you're saying, I wouldn't expect myself to love it much more than that. So,
and it's like an hour and a half, so it's a pretty fast movie. So,
I feel like that's a benefit to a movie like this.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It
is actually the perfect length. But there's a second one apparently, and should I spoil? Spoil for you?
Spoilers coming through.
Okay, spoilers coming through for The Descent. But it ends with one girl escaping out of the whole group, right? And it's a little predictable. It's pretty cliche. One girl who you through the whole movie is basically the main character escapes.
Okay.
And the premise of the second one is like, so the whole time they're filming with footage, these creatures.
Okay.
And then for the second one, so when she escapes, she doesn't have the camera. So the camera's in there somewhere. There's no proof these creatures exist because they're all inside this underground cave.
Okay.
So she comes out, and apparently the premise of the second is like she gets the authorities to come with her to go back to the cave to actually prove they're real. And I'm like, why in the hell would you go back to that cave? I don't care. I don't care who needs to believe that. I don't care what the authorities have. It's like, dude, you're going to go to an unexplored cave again? I guess it's been explored now, but you're going to go back there just to prove they're real?
Is the second one highly rated as well?
It's a good question. I think it might be around the same. I'm actually curious on that too.
That'd be wild if it's around the same.
Let's see. There we go. Came out 2009. Oh, no, it's worse.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, nobody's even rated it, so that makes sense. All right, yeah.
So,
well, cool. I'm glad you talked about
that premise. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's fun.
But yeah,
a little bit of a hot take for you.
And then shows wise, Marvel Zombies I saw. And
thank you. Talk about that. What'd you think?
I still haven't finished the last episode. I'm like halfway through the last episode, so I'm almost done. But as far as the first 3 episodes and part of episode 4, it's pretty good. I won't say it's anything top tier, but it's really good. I think the first episode actually is pretty top tier.
Okay, wait. Is it pretty good or really good? Those are two different things.
It's pretty good.
Really? So like 3.5 out of 5?
I think I'll go 4 out of 5.
So it is. It's real. It's like.
It's not really good though.
Okay, because like I'm just trying to.
It's not
I'm
great.
trying to get like okay.
It's not
interesting.
Great. First episode I think is really really good.
Okay,
like I
first
love
episode's
the first episode.
fantastic.
I think it's such a good start. They did everything so right in that first episode. Set the tone perfect, and then the next 2 episodes just kind of dip it a little. Sadly, like it's all phase 4 character focused for the most part, so you're not really getting like that many original members. You do as zombies and stuff a little, but not much. It's mainly focused on like
which is fine.
Ms.
I mean,
Marvel,
as long as it's like
Kate Bishop.
Does it at least like
Shang-Chi?
Is it still at least like TVMA crazy gory every episode? Is there a good action every episode?
There's good action and like the violence is pretty crazy. But I will say like the show, like at least episode 1, like the tone feels so dark and it's like, ooh, I'm actually terrified of this world and what's going to happen.
Okay.
There's that stays but also goes. Like there almost ends up being too much humor. There's too much humor
in 2 and 3.
In the next few episodes, like they bring like the dude from Ant-Man, whatever, the FBI guy, Randy, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And you know, you're like, yeah, he's fun, but all he's doing is cracking jokes the whole time.
Interesting.
And same with like Awkwafina, cracking jokes the whole time. So it's like you don't feel the tone and the darkness as much in the next 2 episodes. And I was kind of like disappointed by that. Because it's just like characters are all grouping up and they just feel so jokey. Whereas episode 1 was like, dang, like yeah, there's jokes, but also it's like a loving kind of relationship you have with everybody. Like it's like Ms. Marvel, Kate Bishop, and Ironheart together, and they're so fun to see. Like they're such a fun group together. They have little jokes and banter, but like at the end of the day, you're terrified for them and what's going to happen to them. And then the next few episodes, it's just like the characters kind of just are always joking, and I'm like, why'd you have to do that? Like just keep. So
your main problem, it sounds like, is not the. It sounds like the action of it all and the goriness of it all is there every episode. But you just didn't like the tone change.
Yeah, I just
you
feel
loved episode 1's
I liked
very dark
and how this world feels so like at stakes, and it's like so horrendous to see these evil zombies that have powers like what we see in the MCU from people like Wanda and stuff. So
that's
cool.
where you're. How's the final episode?
So far really good.
Okay, so
I need to finish it.
First episode and final episode seem to be really, really top tier.
Yeah,
the others
2 and 3
seem
were
to be,
kind of like there's dope moments here and there, but for the most part, just didn't quite.
But
work.
still really good in the aspect of like it's worth the watch. And
I think it's
fun
worth
to
the
have.
watch. I think it's fun.
Like, would you put this in? This isn't one you'd like throw off into a forgotten timeline.
I think it's worth watching.
So it's still worth watching, and it's still a ton of fun.
It's a ton of fun. So like, I don't think it's anything bad. It's nowhere near like a
it's just
She-Hulk level or something.
It's not like a top tier thing, but it's still good.
When I saw the first episode, I was like, this might be 4.5 or 5 out of 5 show. And then after that, I was like, oh dang it.
But like, I'm just trying to clarify. We're not like you're still it's still something that's really good, and it's like worth coming out. Like it's something that you're
I think
glad
it's worth coming out. It wasn't a waste of time.
All right, that's
doesn't
good.
feel like it was during that bad.
That's
Marvel
at least
time.
good. That's good.
So I was happy.
I'm happy with that.
Like they should do more. I would be so more happy with more seasons. But
all right,
I think the What If Zombies episode still.
Because to be honest, I wasn't really like what you're telling me. That's kind of what I mean. Not the joking part, but more of like the overall score is kind of what I was expecting from a show like this. I wasn't expecting a 5 out of 5, even a 4.5.
Like I loved the What If Zombies episode a ton because it's like you did have like Captain America, Bucky, like all these characters, and it kind of sucks when this one's all phase 4 character focused. I do like the characters, but they're still not quite as strong.
You're just very tied to that OG cast, so it makes sense.
And there's like a scene that they throw in Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Thanos, and Ant-Man. And
that's what I heard.
That's dope. Like that's one of the dopest parts of the whole show is that scene. So it's like, when you get those characters, it's just like, oh, yeah, that's so dumb. But when it's like Shang-Chi and all this, like, it's like I like them, but they're not like standouts to me.
That makes sense.
So, except those girls in the first episode, I will say, like, that was better than anything the Marvels or anything could have ever done.
Okay.
Like, Ms. Marvel actually in this show is done so well.
I love it.
And she's voicing it, right? So it's like, I think her character is better in this show than she's been in anything.
That's great.
So I wish they would have, like, nailed her like they did in the show, but.
Love it. That's great.
There you go.
There you go. I like that.
That's all.
Check out Marvel Zombies.
Check
Marvel
it out.
Zombies. All right. Well, I think is that it for you?
I think that's it for me.
Well, that's the end of our full episode, our full weekly episode. As always, again, please follow, like, subscribe on all platforms, everything imaginable. We are there. We love your support. We appreciate you watching with us or listening with us today. Have a good week in the Movieverse. We'll talk to you next week.